it seems to me at least that you run your family because I know you have that strong personality. Is that true?
Yes.
Do you have everybody wrapped around your finger?
Yes. Like anything I say, mostly they do it.
Everything you say, mostly they do it. And you know what that expression means, wrapped around the finger. You've heard that before?
No, but I think it means that like you're the boss of them. Because if someone was out of your finger, if you spin your finger, they'll spin.
If you spin your finger, they'll spin.
Yes, they'll be like, ah!
So that means you are the boss of them. That's interesting. So your family trips and then your family gatherings are probably very very fun and unique.
Yeah.
What is your favorite subject in school?
My favorite subject is reading.
Reading. So you like to read? What kind of books do you like to read?
I like to read funny books.
Funny books?
Yeah, I forgot to mention I like to read Junior B first grader books.
Oh, really? Okay, nice. So you're a good reader. You do read fast?
Yeah, I read in my head too.
In your head?
And I read those sometimes when I'm in second grade. I pass the limit of the second grade books. I go to third grade books sometimes.
Wait, you jump to third grade? I don't even go to third grade yet. How do you do that? That's good. A lot of practice, huh?
Wait, how are you not in third grade?
I am, but I'm sure you read maybe even better than I do. So, if you were able to snap your fingers like that and become principal of your school, what do you think you would change?
I would change 2 days of weekends. I would add 2 more days.
You would add 2 more days of the weekend?
So we start on Wednesday for school. And
wait a minute.
3 more
So
days.
wait. So you would start on Wednesday and end on Friday? That's not enough days to learn. But you want to have 3 days of school and 4 days of the weekend?
Cause at school we don't have time to read books all day because we have to do math and other stuff.
Oh, and you don't like the math too much?
Yeah, I don't like the math too much. And the first grade I was struggling with math.
Oh yeah? You were struggling with math in first grade? So you like the reading
so
part?
I'm the only one that on my desk that has like a number line on my desk.
Oh, you have a number line to remind you.
Yes.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. That means that you are more into maybe English, reading. That's why you like to speak that well. That's why you like to do all these beautiful other things. I saw a video of you recently on your YouTube channel, right? That said that you wanted to have, one of your dreams is to have your name on one of these stars in Hollywood in the Walk of Fame, right?
Yeah.
So tell us, why do you want your name to be there?
Because when I get that name, I'll have a trophy. Also, I'll have a lot of money.
A lot of money and a trophy.
Okay.
And what do you want to do with all that money?
I'm gonna help the poor, and also I'll buy a mansion for my whole family to live in, so I don't have to take long trips to their house.
So you're going to buy a big old house.
Yeah, because I don't want to miss the stop when we see when we get there, so I can't fall asleep.
Oh, you don't want to fall asleep in the car before you get there. So you want to have everybody's gonna have their own little section in the house.
Yes, like
and
there'll be room for my grandma.
Your grandma.
And
who else?
And also my 100 cousins. I have a lot of cousins.
You have 100 cousins?
I feel like 100. I can't count.
You can't count.
I can't count.
I have a lot of cousins too. I have a lot, and trust me, when you do have that star in Hollywood, you'll have a lot more cousins. A lot more. You'll have 1,000 cousins. And then you also said that you wanted to help the poor. Okay, and how do you plan on doing that? What would you do?
I would buy some houses for them too, and maybe I'll buy some food for them.
Some fruit? Some fruit?
Food.
Oh, some food. I said fruit. I don't think that's a word. So you want to buy some food for them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I'll buy some nice clothes.
Some nice clothes. Okay, like the ones that you're wearing now. Okay, that's good. That's very generous of you. You know what that means, being generous? That's nice. So when I heard you speak on that stage during our relief concert, this is where I met you, and you were asking people to do what? What were you doing on the stage?
I was asking people to go to my food stand.
Your food stand?
Yeah, and it costs some money, but not that much. So we can donate to give to the poor people in Haiti.
Oh yeah? And why was that? What happened in Haiti?
There was an earthquake.
There was an earthquake. And that's where you're from, right? You're from Haiti?
Well, I'm from Hollywood.
You're from Hollywood.
And I want to be and I'm going to have a star in Hollywood.
Oh.
And some people said, you're born to be in Hollywood. In the comments sometimes they say that.
Listen, I believe them because I think you were born to be in Hollywood too.
Corona, first, when it just happened, everyone was dying. But then it was like, not a lot of people are dying. And then it's up again. It's like a W.
It's like a W. You're good on the mic because I saw you talk on the mic, right? And what were you telling the people? I remember you was telling people to stop doing something when you grabbed that mic. What did you tell them?
Yeah. Well, first I was telling them, can I have your attention, please? And then I saw some people still talking. I was like, can I have your attention, please?
And then they stopped, right?
Yes.
I was doing something too, and I was like, who's this little girl here talking on the stage? And everybody stopped what they were doing and listened to you, right?
And then I said, get your food at the food stand, because we're trying to donate money.
Trying to donate money, yeah?
I think that's what I said, or I didn't say in the exact same words.
Yeah, but that's what you said. But then you came back. And then you had the mic again. You remember? That time you were on the floor. You remember that?
Yeah.
And what were you saying then?
I was singing, and I said again to get food.
You were singing?
Yes. Also, I was telling jokes.
So you... Telling jokes, I remember that. I remember that one joke. And actually, the joke that you gave, I gave it too. Because I like it so much. I love jokes. You want to give us some jokes? You want to give us some jokes right now?
Okay. Why did the chicken do jumping jacks?
I don't know.
Because it wanted scrambled eggs.
Okay, what is scrambled eggs? Okay, that's a good one.
Why do strings never race?
Do strings never race? Why?
Because they always tie.
They always tie. Okay, that's good. I like that. You know which one I remember? I remember the one you gave about the cow.
Yeah.
That's the one you gave at the concert, right?
Yeah, I was like,
what was it?
It was, what does a cow say with no mouth?
What does it say?
Ooh.
That's funny. Since you want to be a talk show host, right? Now let's switch roles. Now you're gonna be the interviewer. I'll be the interviewee, which means you ask me the questions now.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna relax. Now ask me any questions you want.
If you were the second black president, what would you do?
Wow. Wow. Well, first I will have very big shoes to fill, because the first one was very good. The first one did a lot for the country, and then I think his leadership skills were exceptional. So I would have one of the biggest shoes to fill. But one of the things that I would do is create more opportunities for more people, have more equality, have more justice for everyone, so that everyone can be on the same playing field. Because if we're not, what happens is that you'll always have a group of people that have everything, and you always have a group that doesn't. But once you're able to level them up a little bit, you have a bigger group of people that have a lot more.
Life might be hard. Life might have challenges, but we can pass through them just like dust. If you believe that you can do it, you will be wrong. You can do anything. Just don't believe when they say you can't do it. You can do anything. You don't need to stop. You don't need to stop when they say you can't. When they say you can't do it, don't believe it. Just keep going.
That is beautiful. Hey, high five for you. I like that.